Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Azizdrives. Today we have a car that has sadly been discontinued and was one of the most underestimated RS cars ever, the TTRS. But before we start, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, check out our other stuff. Let's begin. Why do I say it's one of the most underrated Audi RS cars ever? Well, because nobody actually knows or believes that this is better than an Audi R8. Or actually better than most of the Audis, because behind this bonnet is one of the most legendary engines ever produced, and we have to pay homage while popping the hood to show you what I mean. Because this engine originated in 1976 with the Audi R8 and was then reproduced, made better with turbo and intercooler, used in the Group B rally scene, beating every single one, and then in the ESMA GTO had 780 horsepower. And this is the 5-cylinder, ladies and gentlemen, the 2.5 liter, the legend. 400 horsepower, 480 newton meters of torque, able to accelerate from 0 to 100 in 3.7 seconds, which is 0.2 seconds slower than the Audi R8. And it's actually 1,500 kilograms, which is 100 kilograms lighter than the R8. So this is a fantastic car. We could argue that you get half size of the engine for half the price, but let me tell you this. The immense potential of this engine, easily reaching 600-700 horsepower, is just wonderful. Now, if that wasn't enough, we actually have a very handsome looking car. That portion here looks exactly like an R8 to me, with the black Audi emblem. Very nice. Then some dark elements here, openings to cool the engine, of course, intercoolers, and a very beautiful LED style matrix LED headlights. I really like them. It looks nice. Very nice wheel design, good brakes, very good brakes if you want to go on the ring, and then a fantastic coupe shape. I love the line, I love the deep declines here, I love this side skirt. It's really a nice car to look at, and it's very handsome. It's a very handsome car. It's not too masculine, but it's a great machine. Then we come to the back, also some widened body kit, right? A rear spoiler, very beautiful. TTRS emblem, some fake vents, which is sad, to be honest. Looks, yeah, it doesn't look that good actually. And then two big exhaust pipes here. Diffuser, very good. But the better thing about this car than the R8 is actually hiding right here. If you open the trunk, you have 305 liters of boot capacity, but you can actually put those seats down and you get 705 liters. You can put easily 2 or 3 suitcases in here and go wherever you want. Very, very beautiful. And it uses less fuel. By the way, check out our fuel economy test and make sure to subscribe to this channel to help us out. Welcome to the interior of the Audi R8, or should I say Audi TTRS, because if I placed you here without telling you where we are, you couldn't tell the difference, man. It's actually the same. The only difference is this. It doesn't have those squarish air vents, it has those round-shaped air vents, but the rest is pretty much the same. The gearbox lever looks a little bit different, and something positive, we actually have more space inside the Audi TTRS. Look at that, I can actually lay down here, and the best thing is the visibility is much better. We have rear windows that you can actually look out. It's a very good car, I mean it. I can't understand why they discontinued this car. I really do not understand. The steering wheel, very beautiful shape. Then we have the start engine button here, plus the drive select on the left side. As I told you, we have the gear lever here, double clutch, 7-speed gearbox. Car doesn't use a lot of fuel, like I told you. Then we have the sports button for the motorsport sound. Brilliant. It's a very good car. Now, fancy thing is, if we start it up and then go to the climate control, it is a little bit difficult to find out how to activate it and so on. So to activate the climate control, you have to go here, turn this knob, then you have this auto setting. When you press it once, you get the auto climate control, which is going to the max right now. And then if you want to change where the vent is coming from, you would have to go here and turn this little knob. Now, funny thing is, to change the direction of the climate vents, you have to turn this around. Now, there are some strips there that change the airflow to where you want. So it's a little bit strange of a concept, but other tthan that, very cool. We have a Bang & Olufsen sound system. It's very compact. It's a beautiful seat actually, with a very nice pattern here, and it feels brilliant. Some storage compartment here, storage compartment in the front to put your phone in and charge it. You have USB-B, USB-C, and of course an aux, and then of course the glove box, and that's it. It's a very good car. And we have come to the point where I have to say, let's take it for a drive. Time to take this beast for a little drive around some mountain roads. Now, it is really one of the most underestimated sports cars, and especially one of the most disregarded Audis ever. It's really strange because it has everything that an Audi should have, right? Quattro system, 400 horsepower, 480 Newton meters of torque, 2.5 liter, that legendary 5-cylinder that sounds like a V10 if you tune it correctly. They have been building it for 3 generations, and then all of a sudden it disappears. A sad thing in the car world. And but we are here to talk about the driving. Now, is this something that you should buy? Absolutely. If you are an Audi fan, I would even suggest you this before an R8. I swear to God, because this has so much potential and it's not going to drive you bankrupt. Now we have a couple of driving modes: comfort, auto, dynamic, and individual. I shall go to dynamic mode and put the car into the ESP off setting. Why do I do that? Well, because I can, and I'm a skilled driver. Now, something else that we can do is press this exhaust button for the motorsport sound to come on. Then we put it into manual, and then I show you what the car can do. Okay, go! All right, going into that corner. Such a beautiful car, very stable on the road, all-wheel drive, works fantastic, neutral, a little bit of understeer, obviously it's an Audi, but very, very nice, very nice. Oh, holds tight, corner approaching, brakes work fantastic, shifts happen instantly, 7-speed, double clutch system, very beautiful first couple of meters around corners. Summary, works absolutely fantastic. A little bit of understeer obviously at the front when you turn in and press the throttle. You have to adjust with the driving, but other than that, pretty neutral, very nice. I like it. Put it into auto mode, you won't notice anything, drives beautifully, saves a lot of fuel. It's not a car that uses a lot of fuel actually. I drove it, checked the fuel economy tests, sub 7 liters, which is fantastic. Audi claims 8.2 liters. Now what I don't understand is why they discontinued it. For God's sake, I don't understand. I think this is a brilliant little car. You know, it was unappreciated, but now that it's gone, I feel sad. I really liked it. And I mean, you can buy this thing at Auto Salon Focus here for 49,000, which is not, okay, it's not cheap, but you will get a lot of car for that. And especially if you know what you're doing and you're tuning the car right, this thing can clock out easily 600 horsepower. I mean, you will never get this sound experience ever. 2.5 liter, 5-cylinder. This is basically like in the old days, Group B, 80s, rally sound. What a fantastic sound note. And yes, it does sound somehow like an R8. Obviously it's half of the engine, but the sound is very similar, just a little bit, yeah, decaded, or a little bit, yeah, how should I say it? It just took a little bit of the sound away because it has OPF and it has turbochargers. But other than that, it feels brilliant. It's a brilliant little machine. Turn off the ESP. Look at that, how easy that goes. 3.7 seconds. Oh, open the window for maximum stimulation of the sound. Pow! 3.7 seconds, man. Fabulous. Some fabulous shit. Lovely. Now, a couple of corners are approaching. Let's enjoy this some more. Put it into manual mode. I don't like that this gear knob here has the upshift at the front and the downshift lower down. I don't like that. You have to pull for downshift. But the sound note. Wow! And nice thing is, the turbo really kicks in up until 6,500 RPMs. Bus approaching, check this. Yes, sir! Very lovely car. Very stable. Here a narrow corner approaching. Very good. Go in. It feels beautiful. Brake a little bit. Turn in some more. Accelerate out. Beautiful. Now shift down. And let's have a listen. This would sound so good, but OPF just destroyed it, absolutely killed it. But what we can do is a pull. Lovely little thing, nothing to add to that. Lovely little thing. I really like the driving experience. Very good car. Very, very good car, friends. Very good car. I have driven the car, I have checked it out, exterior, interior, and to be honest, it's worth every single penny. This car here is now at sale for 49,000 with 100,000 kilometers, and it feels brilliant. And to be honest, it really is a fantastic car to drive. Quattro system, looks nice, feels good, less fuel, right? Very good reliability. I like it. It's a very good car.